Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. This is Lucas, and in today's video, I will be recording a video about what is included in this template, which is for sale and is available on both stores on Marketplace from FlutterFlow and on Gumroad. In the past few days, I've been chatting a lot through my page on FlutterFlow community. I will leave the link to my community page here in the description as well, so you can reach me out if you have any more questions after this video. But multiple people actually request a video that will explain what is included in this template. So today I've been working a little bit about what to say, and I'm just decided to record that video and go through all the pages that was designed, and that's what is included in this template, which is again available on both stores, Gumroad and Marketplace. So let's start from the individual folder. This is the way where you onboard clients. So obviously you have your first screen, okay, like a splash screen where you have a login and create an account button. You have some animation. I designed this in After Effects. Then you go into, put an email, name, password, referral code, which I explained already. This is linked to the backend and in real time checks if the referral code is valid. If it's valid, then you can continue with this referral code. Just because we have a referral program in place in this app, it works like when people make transactions, the person who invites the user and the person who invites the user earn points, which can be redeemed to dollars or euros. It depends where you live, okay? And the same with the username. I explained in the last video. It's linked again to the backend and in real time checks if the username is available. So you have something like on Instagram, when you register your name and you check if it's available, it will tell you straight away that the username is available or it's not, and if it's not, you have to change it, and again in the real time we'll check if this username is available. This app has actually access from both email, okay, so you can register with email and log in with email, or you can register and access the app with the phone number, okay, so you have both options available. So that's onboarding, okay. Then you have a home screen when you have all, let's say, posts, okay? So again, in the last video, I explained how this works. We have videos and photos in this template, so you can display them in the same screen. It will be something like on Instagram or on TikTok. You have a hidden menu, okay, here as well. So this is on the main page. If you will see it here, if you go down, you can see that this page has actually hidden component, and that's with the blur on the background, and you have multiple different actions here. So you have a home screen, fully designed, okay. I designed every single piece by myself. I don't have any pre-built components or anything like this. Even the navigation is always built by myself. Even this little dot here that will indicate if you have any new messages, notifications, and everything else, okay. So obviously we could fix this by saying near you. That's much better. You have something like a drop down here. Again, I designed this by myself. And it also display you, let me see, this is logo animation, that's not the one. Let's go back up, discover. I think it will be here somewhere. Let's hold down. No, logo animation. Now it's there somewhere. I'm not going to look for this now, but it's in one of these sections, okay? So obviously you have a whole home screen designed. You have bookings as well. So this will display your bookings, but obviously you can also add bookings. So obviously will display any booking you have. So for example, if you're working on the app that will, something like Booksy, I don't know if you're familiar, but there is an app that actually allow people to manage their business bookings. For example, hairdresser, car mechanic, restaurant for bookings for the table. You can actually make a booking with the business, and these bookings will be displayed here. It will display how many people will be on that booking. So obviously if I invite 5 of you, I don't know, or 3 of you with friends, so all of us will be here displayed. This is, again, I designed everything by myself, and if it will be more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there will be displayed here that will be, for example, those 5 plus 7 more, and let's say we go in 12 of us, okay, to this event or this I don't know, dinner. You will have navigation to the maps for the directions. Obviously you will, if I will make a booking with this company, the company will send me this confirmation, and if I will say please make a booking for John, Mary, Sarah, whatever, those people that I will mention, those people will actually be invited to this event. They will get notification, and they will have the same event listed in the same booking section. So this is included. You have something like account restricted. Okay, so obviously from the backend you can restrict account when they let's say break the law, or they spam people or scam people. There's we have a privacy policy and community standards in place, so if they breach any of the I don't know, standards, rules, we will restrict this account, like on Instagram or Facebook. Okay, so this is the same. You have the menu, so I'll show you that. Modal booking. So obviously if I will create a booking, for example, I'm the business and I create a booking for my event. Let's say you text me and you said, I would like to book a table for 3 people. I will create all of them here, date, when it starts, when it ends, if there is event, but if there is no event, so that can be empty. I add people. This is linked to, let's say Algolia, I think. Algolia search, yes. Then all people, if I type name here, will display here, and I can mark them that they selected. And if I want to remove those people or this event, I just hold to cancel. So I keep a hold for 5 seconds, and this event will be cancelled, and everybody will be notified about the cancellation. And this is the new booking, so to create the booking, okay? So we have a home screen with the bookings, with the posts. So now we're gonna create a post. Obviously we will navigate to posts, and you have a couple of things here. First of all, you need to create a post. So I showed this in the previous video on the live like a test. So obviously I've been uploading the pictures and I was creating the post. So first of all, you're gonna get to this screen when you upload the post. This post will be, the photo will be uploaded. Then you do the caption, so you put the caption, select the users. Again, this is linked to Algolia, so you search people with Algolia. Then you type here, or you select one of those pre-prepared locations. When you click any of them, that will appear here. And then you have an option to hide like count. The same for the video. So if you have a video, you have additional, you upload the video here, and then you do post video caption. I showed this in the previous video. You have to have a cover, so you upload the image here as a cover for this video. Caption, tag users, tag location, hide or not hide this like count, and you post the video. And then you have a report post. This is edit post, I'm sorry. Yeah, so you have an edit post. So if you post something already, and then you on home screen, let's go back to home screen, you will be clicking these 3 dots, and this will open a model with the options. It's again conditional, that will allow you to either edit or remove the post and do other things as well. And with the post we also have a report. So we have a couple of things here. We have a report, okay, so that's the first model, and we have a conditional options here, and this is from AppState. So I have a list. Let's go back here. I think they're here. report post, replying, post reference, reply, no, type in, nope. Let's go back to app state and then go back down. Let's see. No. You see, I don't use that template now, so I don't know, but let me go back here. Report item, reason. From variable. Okay. This is okay, but it's from the app state. Okay, so you're obviously gonna be able to make a list of reasons. Okay, but I need to find them. You will be able to find them by yourself, but they are in the app state. Okay, post report, here we go. Okay, so you have a multiple different reasons. This one is, you have a reason and reason description, so obviously you can edit them as you like. So they display here. When you press them, then you have to navigate to report reason. So you have to type, okay, the reason why you want to report this post. Then you report. This is gonna record, create a record on the backend. So the people that are responsible for the content moderators, they will actually see this report as a new, and they will be able to navigate to the post and see if the post really you know, do something against our privacy policy or the community standards. And once you report it, you will get this notification with this little tick animation that the post was reported. You press here done and you navigate to home screen once again. Okay, so we have posts, we have the registration and home screen. Now we're gonna go to, let's say, moments. Okay, so moments, it's something like stories on Instagram. Okay, so there's only two screens. It's very simple. You will be allowed to navigate to this screen to create a memory. Okay, so you press picture, you upload something here, share your moment, and you will be navigated to here. Obviously, you have on double top, you will have the interaction with this post, okay, with this moment. This timer will be going, it will be moving like on Instagram. You can follow the user, you can navigate to the user, check the profile, you can close this tab, and also this will display how many people saw your memory. So this is exactly like on Instagram, okay? So we have a moments. Now, if you have a moments, people like your post, you would like to see the notifications. So this is notification screen. You have one, I managed this to have one like an element here with the multiple rich text, and this will be based on the notifications you will have. So let's say if someone will like your post, it will display different values. I used to have conditional like options, okay, so I have a multiple different designs, and the problem was that you know, on the page load, sometime it took a while and there was a little mess, and you can see actually when the internet was very slow, or the app, you know, was slow for some reason, there was visible, you know, changes that actually the app trying to figure it out which view should be displayed. So I changed that. Okay, I create only one. If you can see, there's only one row, and in that row I have multiple different things, even the button to follow. Okay, so if this will be like a like to the picture, you will have an image here, you will be able to navigate to the post. If someone, you know, follows you, you will have additional button. This will be off, and let's say this will be off, and the button with the following will be here. But obviously we're gonna turn it off here, and we're gonna leave it like that. So you have a notifications. You can obviously navigate to the post directly from here to the current post, the post that will be displayed. You can delete obviously notifications. Obviously on the long press, I think in here, yeah, custom dialog, is going to be on the long press. You will be able to alert, delete the post, and also you will be able to cancel or delete. So this is also custom built. I've built it. You have shimmer as well. I've created. Okay, let's see the effect. So you can see it's kind of nice, yeah. So this is pre-built as well. So when let's say you're on the notification screen, you're on that list, you can see here that it will be like that. Okay, so this is also pre-built. You don't have to worry about it. All the components are already there, and that will be included in this template. Then we're gonna go from notifications, we're gonna go to another screen. Let's see, profile. Okay, now in a profile you have a current user and you have an other user, and this is normal practice. Here you have two different users because you have different buttons and different. In the new app we've done completely differently, but here is all the same. Okay, you have two buttons, two pages, two separate pages for current user, which is you, and other user, which is the user you're gonna visit. So the profile is very simple. You will have your profile picture, username, verification badge, category. If you're a business, so that will be displayed here. This is conditional. So if the category is set, not empty, then it will be displayed. If it's not, then it will be like that. All the spaces, gaps, and everything between will be done correctly. Now, bio you have here. Link, also you can navigate to this link. So when you press here, you can launch URL. It will display your current following and follower count. You can edit profile from here or share profile. And you can also, from this page, you can search for users. So obviously, if you press this, is navigate to search, and this search page will be with Algolia. Okay, so obviously you search users from the database with Algolia. And for let's say other user post, there is other user, but I think it's somewhere else. Profile current user. Okay, user. Let me find out. User post. No. Profile current. It should be other user, but I'm not gonna search for now. But it's for 100% is there. Okay, let me delete this, but sure you're gonna find it. Okay, if I will spend some time now just to search through this all pages, it could be mixed up a little bit in the folder. Okay, so obviously you need to figure it out by yourself. When you purchase this template, you just navigate. I could remove to another page somewhere. Okay, so you just will be able to find it. But if I will click here, this is how I'm gonna find it now. Have a look. So this is the row, and no row. I think I have it here. So I'm navigating container. Let me see. My computer is slowing down. Tagged users now. Hold on, because I think I'm not on my home screen. Let me go back to the home screen. I just want to show you how I will find where is this other user. Okay, so we navigate to the home screen. And now, for sure I have a navigation here. Let me open this one more, expand it. Now, column, no. What's going on? Hold on. Row. Okay, we have a row and we have two actions. Now, this is how we're gonna find out the name of the public profile. Okay, public profile. So now we search for public profile, and it will be in the folder in a profile, other user, public profile. Here we go. So we have it. And now you can see in this screen, you have multiple different buttons. Okay, so obviously you can have following follower. That's the one. You can text to this, so you can message this person, you can chat with that person, and you can contact via email. So if this person will provide email, they will obviously be able to contact by this email. Okay, so now we have two accounts. So let's say we have a profiles, we saw that, we saw home screen. Now let's go to the shop. Okay, so shop is very simple. Okay, so in our case, we reward people with the points for every dollar spent in multiple different locations. So you can see this is our conditional, dynamic values will be displayed in this pictures and in this profile of the business, because obviously every business will have different points available. So let's say coffee shops, in our case, they have 3 points. Some businesses have 5 points for each dollar, and some businesses have 1 or 2. Okay, so that will be dynamically changed and displayed for each business. We have a little like a view here where we show how many points you can earn for what, and obviously you can navigate to this business. So obviously this is the use case that you can use this shop section. For example, if you're building a marketplace, or if you're building some kind of app for your client that have multiple different products. Okay, so you could very easily, let's say you're selling shoes, or you're selling clothes, or you're selling, I don't know, phone cases. You could do on the back end multiple different products and link them here and display them separately. Okay, and then you have a shop detail. So again, in this case, we display image from the shop, which is the main banner. We display logo, and we show all the pricing for their the products. In our case, we have restaurants, most of them. So we display the product name and description, picture, and the price. Okay, and from the same screen, if you like this business or whatever, we allow people to navigate to them. We can allow them to call them or chat with them in app. So this is how it works here. Okay, so we have now, let's go back again to home screen. So we've been on the home screen, we saw shop. Now let's go to points. So let's go to points. Points are here, and this is two screens, two separate screens. One is for the individual user, and another one is for business user. So both of them display different values. Now here, you will be able to see all the transactions you already made with multiple different locations. So let's say you're buying coffee and you spent $10. This will be displayed here and will also show you how many points you earn. And at the transactions, when you allow business to scan your code, which I show you at the very beginning, you will be rewarded with the points and they will be added automatically here. Okay, so obviously you make a transaction, this transaction will appear here, and you're gonna get these points here. And then when you earn a certain amount of the points, you'll be able to withdraw those points, $2, by clicking this button, and this button initiate. Okay, in this case here, in this template, it's disconnected because we have an integration with a third-party provider, which automatically takes money from our account and transfer money to another account, which is the user account, okay? But in your case, you can use it the way you want it. It doesn't matter how you want to do it, or maybe you don't want them to withdraw, you let them to buy again with the points something, whatever. And the same for the fintech businesses. This is standard transaction screen. You can easily change this and connect via APIs, and display account balance. Let's say you have an EMI license, okay? So you have an electronic money institution license, like Revolut or maybe N26 in Germany or any other bank in anywhere. You could remove all the pages that you don't need it and just focus on the transactions. So obviously you will be able to display account balance and transactions from that account. So obviously you don't have to build a bank from scratch. You have everything pre-built in here. And but let's go back to the points, which is in this use case for the business. So if you're a business and you serve your clients, just to make sure that everybody knows that I spent $10 at this location, this shop should know that he earned $10 from someone. So obviously there will be an image of the user, title, so whatever the transaction title is, and there will be amount, with obviously date and time, etc., etc. So this business will know how much money they earned, because in our case, again, we charge a business a commission for successful transaction. Okay, so he will know exactly how much money he owns us for all the transactions we made. And in many cases, this is, again, we've been studying this for a very long time before we prepared this app. Businesses sometimes try to trick you and say, I don't recognize this transaction, I don't know about that transaction, I don't know this, I don't know that. And just because I've been applying for EMI license a while ago and I know exactly how this works, I've designed everything so we collect a lot of data here just to make sure that if this business will try to trick us, we know all the data about who was there and how much money he spent at what time, and who was actually scanning this transaction as well. So even if the business will say, I don't recognize this, I will say, okay, but your phone actually scanned this code. So that's what happened. There's no option to create transaction without scanning, and using the built-in scanner I showed you before, okay, that you have access as a business. So this is very simple, but it's very complicated. So if you will buy this template, you can walk through here and see the conditional values that are displayed here. Depends on the multiple different conditions, and you can see how this referral program works, how this reward program works, and how you can withdraw these points. So everything will be in this template as well included. Okay, let's go back home. So we saw home screen, we know how to like, we know how to comment, or maybe go to comments now, because we saw the shop, we saw the points. Okay, no, I'm not gonna jump here. We will be back here. Let's go back to chats now. So here is the chat, okay? So first of all, when you navigate from chats, you will be taken to this screen when you displayed all the users that you have a chat with, okay, started already. This button will allow you to search for new people to chat with. So obviously this is again Algolia. You click this button, user to chat. Okay, I'll remove that. User to chat. Let's move this to chats. Chat. Go back to chats again. Okay, user to chat. Okay, and you will have this Algolia search here. So when you start typing, for example, Johnny, there will be multiple Johnnies here, and if you find your friend Johnny, you obviously click it, message, and it will open new chat with Johnny. Will display here. And when you navigate from here, you go into this screen here to messages. Now, this was a request from yesterday and from a couple of days ago, how this was built. So in this chat, we have a message chat. Okay, so you have just a text message. You have a message with, it's like on WhatsApp. So you have a message with image, and you have a just image. So you can post or chat with, share your picture with some description, or just text. Also, if someone removes this message, this will display as well. So this message was deleted. We have a replies. So obviously when you reply to user, you will see a screen like that. So it will be, if there will be an image, picture, and text included, you will have text and image. If the text won't be there, or sorry, the image won't be there, this image will be gone. Your reply will be here and time will be here. Also, I've done something with voice messages. Okay, so you can actually record short voice messages, but you need to integrate this now with your backend. Okay, because I stored these messages just for the test purpose in the local state. because I didn't launch this completely to our app. We don't want voice messages just yet. We have a different plan for our product, but it's there already with this little animation. So when you listen to this message, this will move around. And also you have your reactions. So you can react to any post, to any message with those pre-built, let's say, interactions, okay? And also on the same screen, you have, let me go up. So let's say on the long press on any message, you will have, this is emoji. And just hold on, let me go back here. Let me just tidy up this a little, okay? Message wrapper, container, right, emoji here. What is it? Now, so if you long press on my message, if I would try to reply to my side, which is the blue, all the reactions and everything will come on the right hand side. And if I would like to reply to your message, let's say you texting with me, this will be on the left hand side, and the colors of the replies will change depends who's replying to who. Obviously, this is the local state again, so when I highlight a message, let's say there is some kind of text, I don't know, hi, for example, okay, or hello, how are you? And I would like to reply to you. This will be stored in the local state, will display here, and then you can reply to this message, or you can just interact and everything. This is animation as well, so if you press here, let's go back here, okay, we have a heart, we have animation there. Let's play all. Now obviously this should be gone too, and I think it is. Oh no, this is appearing straight away, so the text will appear straight away and then everything else will build, okay? So you can see this is fully prepared, you don't have to do anything, copy to clipboard already is there. The interactions are there, the flow is there, all the logic is there. Like you can see that it's very advanced app. You can just only learn from it, or you can adapt this template to your own needs, or change the colors, or manage differently. Whatever you want, it's really pre-built and it's ready to go for you to use. So I'm really excited about it, really. And sometimes when I build apps for my clients, still, because I still have a couple of clients that I'm working for, and anytime I'm building something for myself or for our business, I actually go back sometimes to whatever was built here, and I see, I just want to check what way I've built it, so I can save time again, because I remember, okay, now I'm building the chat, so how those interactions was built in this previous app. So I'm just going back here and I save like sometimes a couple of days, because, design everything, Flutter will allow you to build very fast, but FlutterFlow, but if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know what you don't know, it's actually very challenging. And to make those interactions on time, sometimes just playing with the timing, it's time consuming. But look, not everybody knows exactly what they're doing from day one. They want to test a little bit and whatever. So you can just walk here and actually learn from it. This template is actually not only copy-paste option for you to build very fast app for yourself or your clients, but also if you would like to start building apps in FlutterFlow, this template will actually help you understand a lot of different techniques that I've been using. And now I'm watching other videos as well on YouTube, because I follow multiple different, developers. Sometimes they use different tactic, which is useless, and it will not work in the long term. It will cause some issues because I've been there already, but they go in the path and the way that I've been doing like last year, for example. So now today I can say, oh man, don't do it, because this will cause trouble when you try to add additional layer to it or whatever. And actually sometimes that's the case. But here this app was designed, was tested with multiple people. It was applied, it was released to the stores. So obviously stores already approved this app, they checked it. Anytime I sent new release to the stores, there was never an issue with anything. And as you know, probably most of you who already, publish some apps on App Store or Google Play. For App Store even it's challenging to pass sometimes if the text is too small, or if you miss some functions, or something. And they're really picky. Sometimes they check our app when we apply for a new release. So when you do a new update, on Google it's always quick. I don't think they actually check manually. But on App Store, it's like taking a few days before they do stuff. Yeah, but when they check, they really do. And great job. So now we have a chat. Okay, so let's go back to this template. Home. So we had a shop, so we can now earn points. We chat. We saw the profile. In the profile as well, I just want to go back here. You have multiple different pages where you can see options, for example, but I'm not gonna walk through here. Let me go back, category search. This is edit profile, but let me just, no, this is professional profile. I'm sorry, this is wrong. Okay, edit profile. Okay, so when you access to your profile, you can edit the profile as well. So you can upload a new picture, you can change your name, username, bio, link. You can switch to professional, which will be taken to this professional process. Okay, so you have a few different screens when you post your bio, information about the business, what category you are. Again, this is in the local state, so you can update this list anytime you want. You can search for the business type. Then you add email, name, password, phone number, whatever you want to do, okay? And then you have this notification to switch to professional. And if you really want to switch to professional, then you switch or you cancel. And in this profile, again, you have you can update bio, edit link, and everything is conditional, as you can see, because before, this is my practice. When I want to update my profile, first of all, I type what I want to update. This will display on the front end, so I will see the changes, and then I accept it. So let's say I'm going to profile, and I do edit profile. That's button. So we have a button here. Okay, no, it's not button here. Okay, I'm sorry. So I make mistake here. I actually, in this case now, update by clicking this button. So anytime I type something, I edit by confirm, by confirming this change by clicking this button down. But in previous version, I had something that in this edit profile, there was a button and I collect that data first. I check everything. I double check if I'm okay with the change, and then I update. So that was the previous. Now I change it for some reasons. I don't remember exactly what was it, but probably there was some reason about it. Okay. Now let's go to activity page from the top. So obviously when you redeem points, you can just use this screen to start typing. And again, this is not keyboard that was pre-built in FlutterFlow. I actually built it. There is an option, update the app state, with some formatting of this number. Okay, so this is custom function. You can check custom functions actually in my list in here. So we have from calculate days, character count to display how many characters you already typed, let's say in bio, current month check, format date, format discount, get greeting and everything. So obviously you can test these functions before you're gonna do anything. It's already a lot. Okay, it's not that much like some of the templates I saw that people have a mess in here, but all of them, well, most of them for sure are fully used in this template. And I always, if I don't use some function, I'm trying to remove it so that the app, the template, and the content in this template and in this app is actually clear. So obviously I pre-built these buttons here, okay, and I update this app state and display how much money I would like to withdraw. Then I withdraw. And if I have enough points, obviously there is some checks on the back end. Again, 8 steps. I wait a second, okay, just to, you UI to respond and be prepared for the changes. Then I have multiple conditions. One of them is checking that if withdrawal amount is more than 1,000 points, which is in this case $10. This is the minimum you can withdraw. So if you have less than that, you have to do more transactions to collect more points, and then you can withdraw. And then if I have it, then I update the app state. I wait something, I create transaction, obviously here, and then I do backend call, again, more and more, and then I navigate to confirmation, which is this screen here. Okay, and then success, your withdrawal request has been successfully placed, done, navigate to home screen. Now, app update, so what I created here, it's similar to Apple, okay? You will have two buttons. One is for App Store, second is for Google Play. So this is conditional. If it's Android, this will be navigating to where? On Google Play. So obviously to our app, which is now deactivated in multiple different countries. And here is to App Store, and it's gonna do the same. We'll navigate to the store directly and update the app. This will be notification. Okay, so I created push notifications. When I have a new update, the notification will be sent to all users. And when they press the push notification on their screen, they will be navigated to this screen. They will see all the update items, which means all the changes that we've done in the app, they will be listed. This is backend. I think it's dynamic children. Okay, but that's from the backend. And then we have a developer website, so we can navigate to our development, to our website. And that's it. So this is how you inform people about the new update. Business profile. You remember I showed you that in the shop, you can actually add some products too. So this is how you add product. You add picture, product name, product description, and price, and done. And once you press done, the new product will be added to your shop. We show you the chat, then you have a chat GPT. So you have a chat with chat GPT. Obviously this needs to have its own API. So I think it's here, stored in your checkmount. Sorry, not here, in the home. Yes, API key here. So if you replace this with your API key from ChatGPT, this chat will already work, okay? So it will work immediately. So you can start chatting and the conversation will be displayed here. You have some conditional visibility here as well. So you have some additional things on top of it. So for example, if you press these three dots, you will have additional pop-up, okay, with the blur on the background. You can see this is a blur. You could start new chat. You could save this chat, which you already, let's say you talk about something and you would like to store it. You press store and you will be able to save. And then you will have history as well. So when you press this one, it will be a list of all chats that you had with ChatGPT in past, okay, in this app. And this, it's stored locally. Okay, so I stored all the conversation in the user's device using custom functions, custom actions, and we store them here, okay? And I tell you why. This is the JSON patch and save conversation and current conversation. I tell you why. I've been testing this ChatGPT. Okay, this is just a simple integration, but many people, you know, when you have ChatGPT, and most of those integrations was done with the backend, so you store the conversation on the backend. The problem was that people was really asking personal stuff, and if you have some conversation on the backend, you know, the people that will work for you and will have access to some of this data, they will see it. Okay, they can't see the name of the user or whatever, but sometimes when we were testing between us in the company in the very early stage, you know, I was typing something like stupid things, but there was it was stupid. I was typing stupid things, and the people was in our company was typing stupid things. And obviously, I then checked through this list whatever was written and how this respond with the backend or whatever. And I said, if someone will access, that was the time when Elon Musk was taking over Twitter, and he highlighted that, you know, FBI people was working and they was checking the messages from people and everything. So I said, if someone will have access to that, I can see that you have a problem in the marriage. I know your dreams. I know what you eat, because that was recipes and everything. So I said, this has to be very private. Okay, so I decided to develop the way that it will be stored in the back in the user device, in the local state, and anytime you remove the app from the phone and then upload, for example, install again, this conversation will be gone immediately. We have no access, and in our new app, we have no access to most of the old data. Only the public data that you provide, we're gonna display for like a username. If you would like to share your email address as a business, it's also there, or name or profile picture or whatever. Yeah, so this is public, but anything that it's not public, it should be private. We managed to have really stored on the users' phones, and then, you know, we can really advertise our app as a super private, because obviously these conversations and these chats will be between the users only, and we will have no access. Even if you put the gun to my head, I will have no access to your data. So I don't know what you're doing, I don't know what you're chatting about, I don't know anything. And this is the magic about our new app, and this is what I would like to see in any other app as well. But this is just a quick you know, thought. Now, components. You have, let's see, you have 74 different components in this template, okay? So let's go back here. And you have from those alerts, you have delete account, you have delete chat, delete comment, delete moment, delete post, delete everything. Like all of them are really well prepared. And I think in this version of the app, you have this app in multiple different languages as well. Let me check. Yeah, so this app is actually translated to Italian, Spanish, Polish, French, and German language. So you have all of them translated. So let's see if I will be going here to French. Here we go. If I go to Italiano, here we go. If I'm going to Polish, here we go. So you really have well done template with the multi-language option as well. Then you have our premium feature. So if you would like to update your app to Pro, you have some empty state as well. So when there is no messages or something like that, you have those all components I show you. You have these models with the empty, with the date of birth, for example. What else do you have? You have like skeleton. It's not visible because it's gray. Models like that, like you can see them, you know, in most of the apps right now, and they all custom made. Okay, so I prepare every element by myself, colors and everything. So you can see that this was spent a lot of. Oh, this is a no internet connection as well, because this is important. When user opens the app, we always check if there is connection. If there is none, this little pop-up will come on the screen, and user will have to turn off the app and turn on again and check the connection. So obviously this is cool as well. This is the edit post. Remember I told you that you can edit post and delete post as the owner. And then in the same button on the home screen, these three dots, you remember I showed these three dots. When you press them and you're owner of the post, you will have this model. So you can either edit or delete this post. If you have other posts and you're not the owner, so for example, you visited my post and you're the user that just visited my post, reading my post, then you will have this option where you will see that you can follow me with the conditional visibility. You can see about this account page, so you will see when this account was created and who am I and whatever. You can block me. Obviously, this is the backend call as well to block the user. Or you can report, and report I show you already this list that you're gonna close this model, then another model will be open. What's the reason? You select the reason, then you have to type the reason and create this let's say, report, okay? Then you have this option for sharing photo or video. So obviously you have two buttons here. Moments view, this is the option to see how many people and who was checking, who was seeing your or viewing your moment. There's no comments yet, no post yet. Shimmer, obviously you can't see it now, but there is something here you can see. Okay, shimmer moments. Let's go back here and see them, all of them. See, a little shimmer out there. Tagged users, obviously will show you all people. So if there is a post with the tagged users, you will see this model and all people that was tagged will be displayed here. And obviously this is the messages, all the components, it's also right here. Or when you block the user, you will have that notification too. Voice messages. So we saw that. Invite and share. So obviously you can share your profile. So people can scan this code, and when they scan this code, you obviously will be navigated directly to the profile of the user. This is cool. So nobody knows about that in this template. I managed to create the option, the function to actually allow people to generate this QR code based on the user's ID. And when you scan it, you'll be navigated to the user profile, so you can actually follow them straight away or contact them straight away, okay? You can also share this profile or copy link to your clipboard. Then you have moments, notifications, I show you, points I show you, posts I show you, reports I showed you, reward. And this is for the business, okay? So when user is in your location, so for example, you're building something like, let's say, a reward program for the coffee shop, like I don't know, Costa or Starbucks, okay? You want to reward people for buying your product. So when you click this button, let me go back here just to show you, on home screen, okay, let's go back, home screen, and you have a home, let me see, here, and you have this quick access, just hold on, booking, no, modal, view booking, no, let me go back here, okay, welcome, here, I'm sorry. Now, when you navigate here, as a business, you enter the app and you have this button here, and this button will allow you to navigate to this reward screen, okay? So we'll navigate you to here. Now, when you press this QR code, the QR code scanner will appear in your screen, and then you scan user's code. Then after the scan, if the user exists, this is again backend call, we check if the user exists. If exists, then we go back again to the screen where you can create a reward. So you type, let's say they spent $22.50, okay? The amount will be here, generate points, and these points will automatically be added to the user's account. So you have 10 actions here, and you have like a multiple different actions here. So you update your data, so you create point, this transaction, then you add points to the vendor, then you add points to the user, and then you wait 2 seconds, you trigger notifications to let user know that you actually reward them with the points. This is off now, you have to set this up for yourself. Update app state, 3 seconds, and navigate back to the points business, so you will see the transaction immediately. And then you will have this reward confirmation. So obviously you have that you already created this loyalty points, and that's it, okay? So you can see that in this template we have 79 different pages and 74 different components. There's multiple data schemas. There is, app states for multiple different reasons and purposes. You will have custom functions, custom actions, and everything is included in this template right away when you purchase. This template is available again on both Gumroad and Marketplace. I will link both links here in the description, so I will display them here, like list them. And also I will add additional link to my page on FlutterFlow community. And if you would like to ask me any other question which was not covered in this video, you can contact me anytime you want, and as soon as I can answer, I will do that for sure. Okay, so I hope you like this template. And again, it's a lot of talk. I'm sorry for the long video, but it has to be done. So I wish you all the best. It's Friday today, so I wish you good weekend. I hope that I will be seeing you as one of my customer and supporter. For the price I offer for this template, it's not a lot. When I've been talking before I published this template on Marketplace, actually FlutterFlow team encouraged me to put this template for minimum $1,000 because it's so complex and they've never seen that before. I'm happy to serve wider audience with this template. Unfortunately, I sell more through Gumroad than Marketplace. I would like Marketplace to promote this template a little bit more, but obviously, you know, everybody is treated equally, so we have to put a lot of work to promote it. And guys, the reason why I'm selling this is I'm not going anymore for any investors with my own business, and this template actually allow me to raise money for my own business, which I mentioned before. So any support from you buying this template will be welcome. And also, if you will stock with something after the purchase, I'm very available for everyone. And there's few options on Gumroad as well to purchase maybe higher license, so I can actually assist you with even changing the backend from Firebase to, let's say, Xano or maybe this Superbase. But it's up to you, whatever you want. And I hope to see you as my customer. And maybe with some of you, we could team up and do some business together in future, but who knows? So have a good weekend. I hope this video will serve you well. If any questions, please let me know in the description of, in the comments of this video, or the best way will be to contact me through the community. Link will be in the description. Thank you very much for listening, watching, and until next time.